Hi Lyrical 1-2. Let's get started with some review. So we just did our big arabesque and melt down to the floor. And then we're going to do our first group, second group, third group. If you are in my Bellingham class, there will also be a fourth class. But my Linden class, there's just 3 groups. So you're going to be down. So my first group, everybody's going to do this, so everybody pay attention. But my first group, you're going to stand up and turn to face this way. And you're going to go chasse, step, leap. You're going to go, there's going to be people in a line behind you, so you're going to have to go on the outside of the line. So we're in a line together, and there are like two lines. So you're going to have to go around the outside. Don't go through the center because we might kick people's faces, and we don't want to kick our friends' faces because that would not be good. So we're going to go around the outside, and we'll just avoid that. So we go chasse, step, leap. And then the second group is going to go, they're going to stand up and do the same thing. Third group, you're going to stand up, do the same thing. Fourth group, if there's a fourth group, you're going to stand up and do the same thing. Then we're all going to come to a circle, and we're going to run around to a circle. We will figure out how that will work with formations when we are together in class again. But for now, just know that we're going to be in a circle, and we're all going to be facing each other in the circle. So right now, I am facing you, and you are facing me. So we are facing each other in the circle, just like we are in the video. We would be doing that in the circle too. So we're going to have our feet in parallel, and our hands are going to come up, and we're going to drop, up, and lower our hands. This, I think this is a little bit different from what I taught you last week, just a little bit. Just ignore what we did last week because I'm just going to reteach it to you again so that I make sure that we're all on the same page, all doing the same thing. Yeah, and this will just be a little bit easier. I might make some changes, and that's okay. So we're going to go, again, that's go up and drop and up and lower our hands. Then, same thing like last week, we're going to take our left leg and open up to the side. So now we're like in a second position, and we're all facing our right shoulder in towards the center. And we're going to reach in towards the center and out. And in, and then we're going to drop our hands and face outside. So we just did, we're facing towards the center, our feet are in parallel, we go up, down, up, and drop. Step open, second position, da, 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 and now use your right leg to come to parallel. Now we're facing away from each other. You can turn around and watch me do this. I'm going to do it towards the back so that you know what you're doing. But obviously you have to watch the video. So turn around. We're going to do the same thing just like we did in towards the center. You're going to go up, drop, up, and lower. Okay, so if you need to go back and rewatch this review that's a little bit different, it's kind of new, it's kind of review, it's kind of both. If you want to go back and watch it, go ahead and do that, and you can scroll back through the video if you're ready to move on. Here we go. So, I'm going to turn around and face this direction, just so that you can see me. We just did our up and drop and up and lower. Now our arms are going to go out to the second position. We're in a big circle. We're going to chasse this way. We're going to go chasse, and this arm is going to come around and reach. Our foot is pointed out to the side. So we're making like a big long line with our body. Do you see this big long line? And then it's going to come around. But this arm stays in second. So we're going to go big long line around. And then go the other way. Chasse, step, big long line, and around. And then we might do that 4 times, maybe 2 times. We'll see with the music. I'm not sure. Chasse, step, big line, around, chasse, step, big reach, big line, around, and then Our feet are going to come together in parallel like this. We are going to make 2 circles. So right now we're in a big circle. There's going to be a little circle inside of the big circle, and I will tell you if you are group 1 or group 2. Group 1 is going to be the small circle on the inside. Group 2 is going to be the big circle on the outside. Here are your groups. So everybody is going to do this. You're going to have your arms down like this in like a V, like a low V, and you're going to step backwards with your left foot, but don't step backwards yet because we're not all going to step backwards, just some of us. So everybody step left, right, left, right. That's what everybody is doing. If you are in the first group, that means that you are going backwards and you're making the small circle in the center. You're going to big step backwards, big step backwards. So you're going to do 2 big step backwards. So you do left, right together, and grab hands. Now everybody is holding hands in the small circle. If you are in the circle number 2, in the big circle around, you are going to go step left, right in place, not moving, nobody's moving. So step left, right in place, and then you get to take a big step backwards, left, right, and grabbing hands. So now everybody is grabbing hands. Everybody should be in a window. And if you are in the outer circle, in circle number 2, you're going to bend your knees and go down, 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 still holding hands, dropping your head down, and then you're going to lift your arms up. This is maybe looking familiar. I'll show you why. We did something similar earlier in our dance where we ran through. So second circle, big circle on the outside, your arms are down. You just did left, right, big step backwards, left, right. And you're going to grab hands and go down and then come up. Yes, and you're still holding hands. If you're the small circle, you just did big step backwards, left, right, another big step backwards, left, right. You're going to go up, and then you're going to drop hands, and you're going to run through, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So now you guys are the outer circle, and actually we're just not going to make another circle. We will make another circle, but you're going to run straight to another formation. And I'm not sure what that formation is yet, but I will let you know in the future. So that's all you need to know today. Okay, remember your individual parts. Here we go from the beginning. Listen for that music cue. Here it is. Feet in first. Chasse, step hop. Chasse, step hop. Chasse, step hop. And reach. Reach. And up or down. And turn and chasse. Step leap to the floor. Leaping to the floor. Good job. Here comes the sparkling music. Show it. grabbing hands. Go up or down. Good. Dancers, I'm so proud of you. We are almost to the end of our dance. So keep going over this and review it, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.